Hello dear traders, welcome to Insta TV. You're watching financial news with me, Anna Kasatkina. The yield curve of benchmark US Treasuries continued to decline on Wall Street. Asian stocks were trading lower following sell-offs in the US equity market. Fears over a slowdown in the global economy dent investors' confidence. Risk aversion sentiment was setting the tone in the Asian trade. In the North American trade yesterday, the US dollar was unaffected by falling yields of the US Treasuries. However, in the Asian session, the greenback slipped to about 110 points versus the yen. The yields of 10-year Japanese government bonds dropped to -0.1%, the lowest level since August 2016. The dollar index against the basket of 6 major currencies settled up at near 97 points. The index has been gaining ground for the fourth day in a row. At the end of the last week, the index fell to 95.7 as the first inversion of the 3-month Treasury yield since 2007 sparked fears about recession in the US. Besides, the dovish rhetoric of the Federal Reserve pushed the greenback down. Meanwhile, the Australian dollar edged up to 0.71 versus its American rival. The New Zealand dollar regained some losses following the policy update of the Reserve Bank of New Zealand. The Kiwi rose 0.4% to 0.6825 against the greenback. Asian markets are trading quietly. Japanese equities are the worst performers. Even Shanghai Composite shed 0.6%. Yesterday, the Russian currency was losing steam. The dollar-ruble pair closed at 64.4 on Wednesday. In the pre-market, the dollar-ruble pair made an upward correction to 64.82. It is still trading at this level. Now the ruble is losing support as the tax filing period in Russia is coming to the end today. Investors' interest in Russia's federal loan bonds is gradually declining. The Russian currency has been weighed down by the stronger dollar, which was propped up by a trade balance report from the US. Trade deficit narrowed much more than expected to $51.1 billion in January from $59.9 billion in December. Today, the dollar-ruble pair is expected to trade in the range of 64.10 to 65 points. Today, the US and China are holding the next round of the trade talks in Beijing. News on progress will encourage investors' appetite for riskier assets. Amid worries about a slowdown in the global economy, investors pin hopes on the trade deal between the two largest global economies, though no timing to reach the deal has been laid out. That's all for now. Thanks for watching and stay tuned.